Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on my channel here. Now in today's video, guys, I'm going to be starting a new series on the channel. It's going to be how to beat all coverages in Madden 21. This is going to be part 1, and in today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about cover 2. Now, how we're going to do this is we're first going to analyze the cover 2 and all the zones on the field and whatnot, and then we are going to be showing you guys I'm going to be showing you guys how to beat all those coverages. I'm going to be showing you guys 3 ways to beat them. Now, before we get in the video, guys, if you do want to follow me on Twitter, my link is down below. Also, the Discord link is down there as well. This actually was a suggestion for one of the people in my Discord, so I appreciate you guys being in there. And then also, guys, the sign up for Discord is down there as well. And then finally, guys, if you want to check out my 2 most recent videos, they are going to be in the top right of the screen right now. But guys, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into how to beat coverages. Alright guys, so how we're going to start this off here is we're basically going to start by analyzing what a cover 2 really is. So we're going to see here a cover 2. If I show the player out on defense, you're going to see that there are a lot of zones on the field. You have 2 cloud flats on the field, 2 vert hooks, and then a middle read, as well as 2 deep halves by these safeties. Now, what is cover 2 really geared to stop? Cover 2 is really geared to stop the underneath routes, such as the drags, the out routes, that kind of thing. All these short routes in the game, it's really geared towards stopping that. Now, keep in mind as well, guys, I do have my zone drops on default for defense, so just keep that in mind. But anyway, here with this cloud flat, basically, these cloud flats are geared to stopping the outside routes, and then these vert hooks are geared to stopping routes such as like curl routes, hitch routes, those kind of thing. And then middle read routes are stopped to cover, are basically trying to stop everything over the middle, such as like post routes and those sort of things. But there is a lot of soft spots in this defense. First of all, here in the stock defense, you're seeing that in this middle area between the free safety and the strong safety, there is there's no help there. Other than the middle read, there's really nothing here. So that's what we're going to target. Also, you're going to see as well that between the strong safety and the outside corner on the right side here, and as well as the free safety in the left side corner, you're going to see that there's a little area between the cloud flat and the deep half. We're also going to be covering that as well. And then finally, you're going to see that there is going to be a lot of space here between this cloud flat and this strong safety here in terms of like in the middle of them. That's also what we're going to address in this video. But basically, those are going to be the 3 ways we're going to beat the coverage. We're going to really target in terms of the deep middle, on the sideline on both sides, and then finally basically the sideline on both sides. But guys, now let's go ahead. Let's get into the first way on how to beat cover 3. Alright guys, so the first way we're going to get into how to beat cover 3 is going to be via crossing routes. Now, I am currently utilizing the formation gun trips tight end. We're going to run the play gun. I believe this is, no, that's not gun. It is PA counter go. Basically, what we're going to do here is we're going to target the speed receiver right here. And basically on this play, we are in this crossing route is we're going to really target the area between the right side corner and the free safety in terms of in the middle of it and towards the sideline. That's what I did mention before. And basically what we're going to do here, guys, is I'm just going to throw my running back in an option. I'm going to smart route and in route for Devontae Adams, and that's really all I'm going to do on this play. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take this B receiver, and we're going to throw to him if the area is open. We're going to take a look at this. You're going to see that the area is going to be open over here. You see that that corner ends up coming down, and as a result, we're able to easily catch this ball for a gain of 20 or so yards. So let's go ahead now. Let's analyze what happened here. So we're going to take a look at, first of all, this cloud flat. He is the most important part of this play. You're going to see that he's going to drop back about 5 yards in this play, and then he's going to go farther to the right because he sees that an out route is coming from his side of the field. So he's going to try to take that away. Now, what's going to happen in turn is because he doesn't drop back deep, look at all this green grass between him and the safety. And because of the crossing route coming from the left side, it's going to really penetrate the area. You see that we're able to get a very easy catch here. This strong safety has almost no chance of catching this B receiver right here and forcing an incompletion. And then this cornerback, he gets caught right on his toes right here. So, I mean, overall, you're seeing that on this play, this crossing route is definitely very wide open, and it's a really big testament to a soft spot in a cover 2, and that is really the first way on how to beat a cover 2 is via crossing routes. But guys, let's go ahead, let's get into the second way. Alright guys, so the second way you're going to beat a cover 2 here is by utilizing a deep post route coming from the far side of one side of the field. So let's just go ahead, let's put this X receiver Devontae Adams, we're going to put him on a post. You're going to see that this post is a little deep. You cannot put him on a normal post route if you have like wide receiver apprentice, because what's going to happen here is that post is not going to go long enough, and as a result of that, it's not going to be able to beat the spot between the free and strong safety. Now what we're going to do on this play is we're going to throw this a receiver, the tight end, on a flat route right here, and what that's going to do is that is going to drag the strong safety over, causing the X receiver to get wide open in that middle of the field. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at this play. You're going to see that we're going to roll out with Aaron Rodgers. You see that safety is going to drift out wide, and we are able to get down to about the 10-yard line. So let's go ahead, let's do a quick review of what just happened here. So this is a big thing. Take a look at this strong safety. Look what he does on this play because of the flat route. He moves all the way until he is outside of the numbers. Also, the crossing route maybe has something to do with this here. But you're seeing right here, this flat route, he's taking away that cloud flat. He's taking away that strong safety from the play. And the free safety is left all alone to cover this receiver coming from the left side. And you're seeing right here that we get a very easy catch. Now, we unfortunately do not score, but you saw right there how that flat route was able to drag that strong safety over, causing the run play touchdown to go into effect. Now, this is against a stock cover 2. If your opponent throws like a middle third out there, I'm going to take a look and I'm going to show you what happens. So let's just do this linebacker, John Bostic. We'll throw him in the middle third right here. I'm going to show you what happens on this play. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. Now, keep in mind as well that a wide receiver apprentice post does not work. Some plays end up having this post route stock on the far left or right side. That's what you want on this play. So we're going to take a look here. Let's just say this middle third is out in the field. You're going to see that it's going to cover it. And if we do throw this ball, that most likely is going to be an incompletion. Let's be fully honest here, guys. That will be an incompletion. But if you see that that area between the free and strong safety is left wide open, then that is going to be a really big key that you're going to have to focus in on to beat cover 2. But now, guys, let's go ahead. Let's move on to the final way to beat cover 2. Alright guys, so the final way to beat cover 2 here is actually going to be utilizing deep post routes that come stock into play. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to block the running back and the tight end, double team. Oh, and I did not mean to do that. I'm very, very sorry. I did not mean to do that, guys. And I threw to the wrong receiver as well, so that kind of sucks. So let me just quickly go. I'm going to run this again. Just going to block both these guys right here. So basically, what we're going to do is this post route right here by the X receiver, it comes stock in the play. And what we're going to do here, we're going to motion him out to this right side. And basically, you're going to see what happens on this play. We're going to hike him about right here. You're going to see what happens. You see that that cornerback, what he did was he drifted out wide and he stopped going deep, because as a result of that, we were able to throw that basically that post route on the right side, and it was wide open for an easy 30 yards. We're going to take a look at this player right here. You're going to see that he is going to drop back to about the 50-yard line. Then he's going to start drifting out wide. And because he drifts out wide, that leaves the strong safety with the sole assignment to try to stop this post route, and he fails to do so because we pass led it to the right location. You see that that is a catch right there. Now we are at the 34-yard line, and we are in a very good spot right here. And basically that's one of the reasons why cover 2 is such a vulnerable coverage, is because in the seams you really get no help. If you're running a stock cover 2, it's a very easy way to beat it, and there's little you can do to stop it. Like maybe you throw an outside third out there, but overall a very, very tough coverage to basically a very, very tough play to stop here is going to be those seam routes or the post routes that get motioned out to that right side. The seams are left basically wide open against the cover 2. So guys, I hope I did a lot of explanation for you. I hope the explanation was good about how to beat cover 2. If you guys have enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this, definitely smash a like. But guys, take care. Most importantly, stay classy.